Welcome back to the Freedom Garage. We got the freedom to do whatever we want. We got the 76 plow truck here we're going to be working on. We got some floors to do, U-bolts, maybe some mufflers. We're going to do the U-bolts right now on the one side, passenger side. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Cup of Joe and the 77 on there, and we got a 76 plow truck behind us, free. Got it for free. So what we're going to be doing here now is, it's a high boy, it's a 76, got the white lights. That one's out because the bulb's out. Fixed that bulb yesterday, so back there in the garage we're going to get it ready for the winter. Now the Scoopy is the transfer case flops around, so I got new bushings. We're going to it runs and drives, plow moves, struggles to go left for some reason. Could be the cylinder. We'll probably address it when it breaks. All right, so here it is, free plow truck. Plow goes up and down, side to side for the most part. We got the old matching cup. We'll set it up here. Now I took the hood off it because it's the best one I have, believe it or not. There's nothing else great about the truck, but the hood was perfect. So I nabbed that up. We got trim around the windshield. Perfect. We got mirrors. You don't touch the heads because they'll snap off immediately and then you're screwed. We got the big hub, Dana 44. I put these wheels on here. The other ones were UGG. All right. We got patched cab corner, rotted out. The bed was off something else. Another truck. There's a finger in the screen. We got broken grab handles. I fixed one yesterday. We got floor delete. That was the window on the driver's side. I replaced it with a glass. We got the glove box on the seat for easy access because you can't reach over and grab it. Just kidding, it was on the floor. That's where I found one good bulb. This one appears to be good as well, but I need another orange one for the blinkers. I don't need it, but I want it. And we got extra champions. No wonder they're in here because they're garbage. We got a 1990 non-transferable boat sticker. I don't know. Yep. So I got the seat cover out of the old mud truck put in here. Doesn't fit worth a shit. Cable driven Western plow. Mint. And we got the 4-speed. Why wouldn't you want that? We got garbage on the dash, no big deal. Headliner's perfectly saggy. The cab is solid, as in the roof part of it. There's no rust over the windows. So that's the best thing on the whole deal. And we got drip rail trim that's mint. Doors shut like they should, I guess. And we got some bed rot. That's normal. Put the dog dish caps on it. Every one of these trucks that I've bought had a bird nest and a leaf spring. Anyway, still can't see nothing, but you see the air there? That's holes in the shackle hanger deal. Not supposed to be there. We got the 2-inch pips. We got lifetime warranty on the mufflers, which have giant holes, so we kind of lost that. I put the 5th wheel air gate on it because the tailgate was pretty good. And we got cinder weights to make up for the holes in the floor. So I tried selling this for 100 years. Couldn't. So it's part of it now. Didn't cost me nothing, so there it is. It's been off the road since at least 96 of August. And all the lights, most of the lights work. I put marker bulbs in them. These are dead. This screw's stripped out, so that one's just not gonna work ever. But the other side has a good bulb, still don't work. So that one's probably not gonna work either. But we got front ones. This is off a different truck, like I said, and then it's still rotted out, so it's garbage. So she's got the in-cab tank. I just put 5 gallons in her. Another mirror, don't touch it, barely look at it. And we got floor rot. We got no cab corner inch. All we have is rocker. There's no floor. It's gone. It's gone. We need to do something about this lack of floor. But I got a dishwasher outside. We're gonna cut the sides off of and make a floor like I did on my 77 plow truck years ago. Horn button, in case you need to slap somebody. And then we got these from Summit. They're the our bushings for the transfer case we're gonna throw in hopefully today. Hopefully it's not a catastrophe of a nightmare. Looks like we got a top side and more top side. We got this that goes probably somewhere, and then this one sits on top of it and it does something like that with a bolt through it. Oh, we can get some washers. Hells yeah. We're gonna give these a, make sure we got everything out of there. So they were like $35 from Summit. Pretty good deal. And it tells you where they go, which is good because the other ones are blown out. And this is the problem. I'm not shifting gears. I'm just bouncing the transfer case off the freaking frame. I'd show you, but I'm by myself. And then the keys even had a 93 keychain on it. Year I was born. Perfect. Then, see that door even shuts. Boom. We got speed holes in the fucking fender. This thing is lightweight. That's what you want in a plow truck. So you just glide over the snow. And then we got an 89 parking permit for more recreation. Oh, forgot. Even got the trim around the rear window. Keeping that. Not that I'm selling anything, but you know. There's floor delete. We got the plywood and some more shit. Man, we got a little chunk loose on the tire here. You don't worry about that. Big hubs locked in. We got like 2-inch pipe right there for the exhaust. That's what you want. Power steering. We've got lights that don't work for the plow. Just put that back in there. Alright. Pop the hood later. It's got a 360, more than likely. So, plow mount, been welded. Quality. That's it. Here's underneath the old high boy. We got rust on that shackle even. Yeah. Alright, there's muffler delete. You got like 20% of the exhaust going out the tailpipe. As you can see why. They junk. So we'll work on cutting those out one of these days. Shocks, garbage, don't care. We're not gonna be bouncing this thing off any hills. And there's the bushings that we gotta replace. And then you can see on that front one, maybe, that there's a gap there. Yeah. So the transfer case is bobbing around. So I think I can leave those 4 bolts and just get these beefy bastards off of here, but probably not because they're up above there. So I might have to drop it with those 4 on the jack, just enough, but the exhaust is right there, so that ought to be fun. Might be getting exhaust out the side. This side's not in the way. Where are we at? There we go. This side's not in the way, so maybe you do it that way. But there's the transfer case. Shifty shift there. Got that lever and it bobs on that lever. We got the divorce transfer case, meaning she's not connected to the back of the trans, which you can tell. It's got a drive shaft up top, off the trans, front axle, rear axle. There's there's a cute little guy going to the transmission up there. She's not a slip yoke, so the slip yoke's right there. Well, it's slipping in that yoke. So, we got some leakage up there we're also going to ignore. And then, see about welding that U-bolt. And then there's the old lack of floorboards. Which back here isn't terrible, but it's not great. Also get ignored. Inner rocker gone. Got some floor pan there we could screw to. Alright, let's figure out what I'm going to do here. Alright, what we got cooking is got those 4 bolts for the bracket. And we're going to take out the nuts on top for these. And those appear to be studs. Let's see. There's a bolt head there, or nut. And then I believe everything just slides off from the bottom or top or whatever. So I'm going to take those big nuts off. Let's see about swapping in some bushings. Then I'll probably do the other side. Got her on the old jack here. Let's continue, shall we? I just finished tightening the bolts. Those 4. There's the other 2. And then those 2 big ones. Got some polyurethane bushings in there, and I put some Napa Siliglide something another lube on it. Oh yeah. That side's done too. Got her all tight. Transfer case is tight now. I can remove the jack. It's a little bit of a bugger getting all 4 of these started at the same time, but leave them all loose or else you'll cock it and then you won't be able to get the other one started. I had to twist them in from the top, the bolt threaded into this plate here, and then they all lined up after you snug them up. I can just force it, you know. So she's done. See what I'm saying? Only like 20% of the tailpipe comes out the back. Bird nest. Ordered new U-bolts for this side. Runs pretty good. Sounds good. Other than the exhaust, it's terrible. Alright, got some insulation and floor mat, and then the makeshift floor taken out of the rust pile here. Free plow truck, just remember, free. So we're gonna put a little floor in here. Cab's a little saggy because here's the cab mount. What's left of it. So door still shuts. Prime. So what we got here is a hoist. So we're gonna lift up this cab corner and see what happens. Alright, just gotta make sure it's in the right spot-ish. Not much there, so we'll see. I don't want to buckle the fuck out of it, but I might a little. I don't know, maybe it's stronger than I thought. Maybe it doesn't need much support. We're lifting the whole side of the truck, so we'll call that good. There, we got the cab mount done. Just a piece of 1x1 stock sitting up against the pinch weld up there, so it's sturdy, and then it's booger welded at the bottom. Good enough for the girls we date. So now we got this giant hole right here. I've had this washer machine sitting over here for years now. So here's our cheap floor pans. Free. Get her semi-fitted and zip screwed in there. Done for tonight. Need some self-tappers. I'm going to run the tractor supply. Start up here, zip it to the side, and then we'll zip it to the side over here. So that's still pretty solid up until about the last inch or two. And then I'm gonna start hammering it into the hole. And then I can zip it along there. It's still metal like up till here. And then there's not much here, but we'll zip her self-tapper down yonder. And I think I'm gonna go right on top of the old rocker here, because the rocker's pretty stout, but it's lacking there. It's still pretty strong though. So we'll try and help tie it all together with this. So that's tomorrow's plan, I guess. Going to dinner. On the floor here, got a bunch of screws in her. Got her held up. Even peeled up the floor mat so I can put that back down over top. But I think right there I'm gonna put some I'll probably hammer that down a little bit so we can get the full floor edge in case we ever need to, you know, gun this sucker, which I doubt. But you never know, you want that. So I'll probably put some kill mat over that little hole there where I sliced her a little deep. And we got her drilled to the kick panel here. Got her pretty much done except for this Gaposaurus where it kind of comes up and this part goes down. And try to keep it one piece. Might have to cut that a little more and then put a little kill mat on there. But I got this giant hole here, so I took another corner piece, made some slits in her, and that's gonna go right over top. Take that one back out and go right through that. But that'll sit in there. Looks pretty good. Then back here, we're just gonna leave it. But right here, you don't want that snow and shit coming in. Ice, whatever, slush. So we're gonna Zeus that on there. There you go. Got her zipped in. Beat it in the submission a little bit. I could probably put another one down here. I don't know if it needs it, because these are gonna just floating, but this sucker looks good enough for me. There we go. I just screwed that piece over top of it since that one held it and started it. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll put that seal back and you'll never even know. Beauty. She's a beauty, Clark. Alright, gotta work on this area. Might need to give that a little dike cut so I can get that open, or we'll just beat it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll probably start here and move my way that way. Right, I think we're done here. This side got a little messy, but it's that lip. I cut a little more. So I need to sweep all this dirt out, and then I'll put a piece of Dynamat, whatever, kill mat over that. Maybe do this corner, Zeus it up a little bit. I guess I'll screw this down. Maybe put one screw on that, maybe two. Just screw it right into the stuff there. Maybe it'll help. Maybe I can double her up, get a little extra out of it. But I think from there, I think I can put one screw in there. So we shut the door. The door's got this nice hole, and in there you can see it. So if I got an extension on a bit, I should be able to put one in there. Not necessarily necessary, but that's done. $15 floor pan, 50 screws, tractor supply. I got, I don't know, 10 left maybe. One of them shot off into the oblivions. It's gone. So about $15 floor pan right there. Boom. In a day, and you know, a little bit of the next day. Well, it's probably a couple hours. 3 hours total, maybe. Have yourself a floor pan. Plow truck. Yeah, she's thin, but it's a win. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sweep this out. Got me a whisk broom. Used to detail cars and they get traded into the dealership, and nobody would want a broom that they left in their cars, so put it in my truck for 100 years and now I get to use it. Knew it would come in handy. So we'll sweep this out, get all the junk out of it. Alright, boom. You could paint it if you want, but I'm not going to waste that time or that paint. Looks good. It's red and white. America, baby. All right, there we go. Got her done. Got the seal in. You got a little water runoff because it's kind of at a downward slope right there. Put a little piece of kiln matter on there, a little bit right there, another piece down there, and in that corner. In my experience, put your feet on there and it smears it all over, gets your boots stuck to it, so that's not ideal, but we'll ignore it. Pretty much done. Let's say that's the floor. Door still shuts nice. Body line, mint. Higher than that, whatever. Box is rotten. And then we got a screw in there. Boom. Went right through that hole. Didn't even need the extendo, just fucking rammed it in there. Alright. Got her done. Stepping on stuff. Alright, it's time to clean up and get this turd out of here. Well, actually I might pull it outside and scab the passenger side in. Use the piece I took out of the driver's side. There's a couple pieces there. I'll probably separate them. I think they're just riveted together. I don't know what that was. Said something. Something in charter. K-I-R. I don't know. Used to be a road sign from the looks of her. Maybe I'll separate them and see what it said. Maybe there's more of it. I'll throw a chunk of that on the passenger side since I got some zip screws left. Sucker fired it up. Gas gauge works. Oh, it died. Plow works. Already put it up. She's the mechanical feature. Floor is mint. Shoo! Full 4-speed. Got her in 2-wheel right now, I think. Maybe. I'm gonna throw away some of that garbage. Since I gotta do trash, take that out tomorrow. Or tonight, actually. It's Sunday. I don't know if the blower works. Oh, it's doing blowy things. Shoot. The clutch is a little high now, but we'll ignore it. Alright. The sheet metal I took out of the driver's side, didn't separate it. Just cut the edge. Put the tight edge against that, covered the hole. There's a hole here, but you know, you just won't see it. Just cover that lip too. I won't get too crazy. Let's see about zipping that down, and we'll put this over top of it. That should help hold it. If I can find anything that's decent under here, it's probably not likely, but that looks better than nothing. Somebody could sit over here and not lose their feet. Now they have 3 screws left. So we're gonna do this one for 15 cents instead of $15. So it'll be good enough for nobody sitting over here besides my dog, and she'll be on the seat, so we'll be good to go. Alright, just like that, passenger side's done. You got a hooked up screw there. I put one right here, one into the only piece of rocker underneath, so that's mint. And this we're just gonna ignore. The door will shut probably. Tried to put one here, no go. Zoom in a bit. Tried to put one here, no go, nothing up here. So I put one there. Those are riveted together still. Put the last one there. And we're just gonna, you know, put that back. Tell me that floor ain't rock solid now. Man, you can even put your feet on it. Hey, there we go. Finished my $15. Let me clean the seat up. Clean out this junk. Got a ice scraper from early 90s probably. We'll probably need that. And that's it. We're done. So I did find something before starting this adventure. I found a front pocket find, as Vice Grip would say. Found this ratchet. It was in that area underneath the floor pans that I took out and put over there. Got a 9/16 socket and it still ratchets. Sucker. Good to go. And this door shuts mint. Don't even have to slam it. But your girlfriend will, you know. It's just the way she goes. All right, plow truck done. And I think it's even off the air cleaner now that I jacked up the cab. Here's the 360. Zoom in. Oh yeah, that's a homemade water shield, because you don't want water getting on top of your air cleaner, and then it goes down in your engine and locks it up. Bad news bears. So bring her back now, y'all. Got a brand new used battery. We got an oil leaker, 360 standard, newish looking alternator. That's cool. Haven't really been under the hood much because well, I've never taken the air cleaner out because I couldn't. And then newer looking master cylinder, so that's always nice. Nice butt connector. And then we got some sort of horn that doesn't work. So, or maybe it did. I'll have to find the wires. Let's see about trying it. Ow! Just stabbed myself. Idiot. I don't know. Maybe this is it. Oh, right here. Doesn't work. Push button. I assume that's the horn now. Alright, good enough. How many miles does this thing got? 93. Oh, good. Meant to be. Cleaning out the back. Grab this piece, threw it back in. It gets held down by the bright light switch. And it just fell into place, so we'll leave that. Looks good enough. Good enough for the girls we date. Babe, that good enough for you? She ain't here. But it would be, so we're calling it a day. Put that whisk broom in here so I can keep it clean. Can't believe that door shut. Phew. That shutment? I don't know. That screw might be my favorite. Alright, let's get something done. This is what we're dealing with. The broken dealio there. And that one's super thin. So we're going to do this side. I think the other side was replaced. I got some Dorman ones from Parts Geek. So, comes with nuts and washers and 2 U-bolts. $35 and some change. Decent. Because I don't think I could pinch that back together and weld it. Just too much tension. So we're going to cut those out of there and beat them out of that rust pocket and put the new ones in. Got the old one out. It's on the ground. Cut it. First dilemma. Not much frame to spring clearance here. It's hitting there, hitting the axle tube and hitting there. So, I got me now. This is jack stand that doesn't clear yet. So, I'm going to put it underneath the frame like so. Then we should be able to lower the axle. I'll stop her there. Now we got clearance. Oh yeah. Clearance, or whatever they say. Alright, there we go. Got her done. New U-bolts. I had to take those back off and clean out all the gunk and beat these out because they're so rusted in on the backside. Oh hey. So, got her all torqued down, tighten the shit. When you jack up your vehicle, do it by the shock bolt, you know, the little mount. Bushing delete. So if I find another set of shocks laying around that are double-headed, we'll put them on. That one needs one too, I guess, kinda, sorta. Whatever. And then, guess we're done. U-bolts are done. Boom. Alright, moving on to the next thing. I'm gonna spin this around after I put the wheel back on. Get my shirt all dirty. Put this wheel back on and give her the old 360, and I'm gonna do some mufflers tomorrow. Boom. last night did a little something on the plow truck. It's a little, I don't know. Love the old Cars movie, you know. Lightning McQueen, Mater, Doc Hudson, Sally, you know. Luigi, Guido. Anyway, so I was thinking of putting some like angry teeth on the plow front, you know, like it's eating the snow. And then I thought, huh, how about some Mater teeth? Ooh, all right, well, don't spin your odds and get a good gander, but that sucker is cool. All right, so we're gonna be doing some mufflers soon. I got the truck spun around. I'm gonna show you what I did to the old plow here. It either looks like Mater or Sid the Sloth off Ice Age. If you look at the headlights or even the plow lights, I think it looks pretty good. But let me know. Is it stupid? Is it funny? I like funny. I'm gonna leave it. I think it looks all right. Mater's gonna be chomping some snow. So, truck's got a name now. It's Plow Mater. What, you don't like that name? Right, clamps are cut off. Notch the muffler pipe there. Both sides so we can get her off of there. Back side, same deal. Might have went a little too far in there, but whatever. The new one's gonna slide over top of it anyway, hopefully. So, we'll see. We'll get her out of there now. Muffler's deleted. They're garbage. Right now, both sides. They're junk. Yeah, my brother's on his way over. Bring me some mufflers off the Ranchero originally. Should be 2 1/4 pipe. Should slide over each side. So we're gonna start up with some open straight pipe. That sounds terrible. So that's enough of that. Enough of the farm all tractor. We're gonna put some mufflers on this bad girl. All right, stole the glass packs off the extended cab here. And then my brother move it so we can see what she sounds like. This thing's ready to plow some snow as far as I'm concerned. The brakes are iffy, so you know, that's normal for a plow truck, I think. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Should keep the weather out. That's what we're going for. There we go. $15 floorboards, free truck. $30 transfer case bushings. $60 wheels and a swap meet. Caps came with another truck, so that's basically free. Tires were takeoffs from work, so they were free. They're passenger tires. So, not LT tires like they should have, but whatever. Good enough for me. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.